For having this show. Michelle, thank you so much. Wow, I feel like artistically exhausted, but let me first sort of introduce the poem that I'm going to do because it's sort of a request. Yeah, so a lot of poets write about love, and we go through the risk of love. So this is a poem that goes through the risk of love, actually. Do you want to have a seat, and then I can just like direct it right at you?
Right in front. Joe.
Are you sitting down? Okay.
Oh, seriously?
I'm ready. I can do it.
Woo! There she goes.
Hey, don't cry. Let me be done.
Be nice, Joe.
It wasn't me, by the way.
Go in. Do it, Joe.
Why?
Get it?
Sauce.
The 5 stages of breakup. 1. Shock. When I called you perfect, I was not ready for your airplane crash of an announcement the moment your breath smelled like jetliner fuel doubt that had me hanging by the seatbelt of our relationship. That your faith in me hung in the air like oxygen masks on a turbulent flight. That your hijacked conversation had box cutter words too sharp to save real emotions capable of getting into proper crash position. See, I was never in a position to see the wreckage of the black box recording of our last laughs together. So yeah, Michelle, you were perfect in my life. To me, you were a 10. So it should come to no surprise, your absence hits me more like 9 and 11 too. Anger. I TiVo'd our last conversation because I don't understand the subtitles of your movie, twisting my words. You tore my translations of faith apart like being the last one to know Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny aren't real, and I thought I was good at making you happy. Now my heart pumps 150 beats per minute because it was trying to keep pace with your dreams, but is now a wheezing asthmatic, confused by the echo, left in empty hands. See, not holding your hands looks like fingers battling addiction. See, you made my spine doubt it can stand on its own, and the back of my neck write ransom notes to the insomnia holding my eyes hostage, and I can't forgive you for that. 3. Bargaining. You sold me on a future. That's nothing more than a calendar with PTSD.
Do it.
Now, our conversations resemble deals made with domestic abuse victims, and that I would give you everything in order to handle a victimized heart that's had too many trips to the emergency room and gave too many denials and witness statements and silence police sirens. See, I tend to drop your criminal charges about as often as I say, I'm all right. And I fight myself, knowing that I would take you back in a second because your lovely abuse sutures my broken. See, my scabs are really nothing more than cuts. Pray for amnesia. 4. Depression. I learned about gravity the moment you said, can we talk? That depression feels like waiting with a broken watch and it looks like gray trying to cry in color. See, depression is another word for left behind because you left me behind in restless sleep so that I don't recognize my bedroom anymore and my reflection reveals the parts of me that I hate the most. 5. Acceptance. See, I've already told myself this roller coaster will stop eventually. That the heart is a muscle and muscles get stronger after they've been torn down. See, I want to tell myself that there are only these 5 steps, but we never ask the question if we are poets who specialize in feeling too much or we feel too much so we specialize in poetry. Maybe all that there are these 4 steps and I'm stuck in this emotional remix, and spitting this piece will be the second hardest thing I will ever do after you. Compared to realizing that I'm still stuck on this stage, stuck on stage 1 for the 3rd time, trapped in a painting of Penrose steps. So if you hear this piece again, know it's just me, looking at a flight of stairs, just trying to get to stage 5.
This is my infatuation poem. Dear reoccurring dream character, I go got your call last night, but I really couldn't make out your message. But if my waking memory serves me right, I'm sorry to hear that no one understood your compassion, but I'm glad to hear that the drinks were strong. Whew. And you mentioned something about a girl who spoke in timid whispers and wore her dress like it was a freedom of speech. She's the one I've been telling you about. I want you to do something for me. I want you to find out how she manages to slip into my dreams, cloaked in vibrant shades of innocence, surpassing all logical checkpoints of reason. She's clever. She comes in the night and dances with my respiratory rhythms like some indigenous ritual, giving thanks to the trembling earth. As it shakes, she picks up the vibrations of love from her feet to her thighs. You see, she has thighs that echo like thunder in the gaps of my mind as it grows to her hips, you see.
Got it.
Her hips will sway like desperate prayers spoken by sailors lost in a seductive sea. At the mercy of reality's winds and drowning in their broken-hearted minds, her hips are like a lifeline from heaven.
Got it.
5'3" swells of truth in an ocean of deception. Each movement a gasping expression of freedom, each whisper an illusion of destiny. She breathes in all the colors of the setting sun and exhales all the flavors that leave my mind curious. Not confused, but curious, like that damn monkey from that book with the man in the yellow hat. I would climb her like a tree to the top of her highest canopy and pick the ripest fruit in her mind, just so I can taste a little bit of sweetness the way nature intended it to be. Free and pure, nothing artificial here, no additives, no preservatives, no plastic wrap, just an endless list of ingredients that seem to come together and cook up the kind of life that is good for the soul. You can say that she is a master of culinary hearts. You see, I would dine at her restaurant every night for the rest of my life, taking out a cognitive credit card and living in emotional debt just so I can afford that VIP table in the terrace of her ribcage, and it's there I would sit. Right beneath her left breast, with a knife in my right hand and a fork in the left, I would eat my own heart out and savor every sweet morsel of it with hopes that one day I could share it with her, and maybe she too would love it. But I forgot. She's a vegetarian, so maybe instead we can break bread on the sheets of her bed, lay tangled and twisted in the fabric of time, dream under the influence of each other's mind as I run my fingers from the small of her back to the top of her spine, just so I can taste a little bit of sweetness the way nature intended it to be.
Yes.
Free and pure.
Y'all been singing louder. And you know you hear that later on the mic.
Yeah.
One of the themes that I'm starting to notice here for today is love. You know, we are all beings that need love. We are created by love. So we're constantly searching for love. And sometimes we enter love too soon and we don't know how to treat it. Just a little bit more on the track. Yeah. Can't walk, can't breathe, can't look, can't see. but bad things without him. But with him, you can bear good things, good fruit. And that's what I want for my life. So I can't live, no, I can't be without you. Can't breathe, no, I'm not me without you. Can't live, no, I can't be without you. Without you, I'm nothing at all. Yeah, I'm nothing without you. I need you, Lord. I'm nothing at all. I can't be without you. Without you, I'm nothing at all. Yeah, I'm nothing without you. I need you, Lord. I'm nothing at all. I love you, Lord. I'm nothing at all. I'm nothing at all. Thank you.
Alright, well, yeah, y'all give it up. Don't that song sound like it should be on Aladdin Part 4 or something? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That was like a Disney song, The Lion King Part 2. You know what I mean? When Simba's new son, you get to watch him die. I'm sorry, I'll step away and go back over here.